let's start today that how we can represent any irrational number on a number line. So this irrational number can be 1 is not an irrational. It can be root 2, root 3, root 5, root 6, root 7, root 8, root 10, root 18, root 27, any number. So let's learn that how we can represent any irrational number on a number line. So let's learn one method. So first of all we should draw a line, or we can say a ray. Let us draw a ray. The length of the ray could be of any measure. This is the ray. Let us give that name ray OX. Now see that, now this is very important thing which I am going to explain now. So you should remember it. Which irrational number you have to represent? Root 3. So forget the root. So number is 3. So before 3 you have 2, you have 1. So we can say that if we'll go previous numbers, then we'll obtain root 1 as a rational number. क्या करना है हमें? हमें पीछे numbers जाना है एक एक number. Root 2 जो irrational है, फिर we obtain root 1 जो rational है. So root 1, what is the value of root 1 is 1 itself. ये जो value आया, this value is considered as a unit value. हम first of all we should take 1 unit on ray OX. This 1 unit can be 1 centimeter, 1.5 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter. So let us understand this. We will take throughout this, we'll learn the represent the number lines. We'll take 1 unit as 2 centimeter. You can see already I have taken the centimeter measured here. So I'll take the 2 centimeter length on ray OX. So you can take with the help of scale also. I'll take with the help of rounded compass. So this is where I obtain point, and this point is, remember, as it is 2 centimeter, but how much unit it is? 1 unit. Is it clear? I have written 1 which is a unit. Why I have taken 1 which I explained. We'll see more example to understand. Now what to do? At point A, we should again take, you can use the set square also. We'll take this perpendicular distance, and this perpendicular distance is again of, how much it is? It is of 1 unit. Yes, correct. It should be of the same measure. As it is 1 unit, we should take this as a 1 unit. Let me see that how much I have taken. Okay, great. So this could be of 1 unit. This is again 1 unit. Now let me take this point as point P. You can use set square here to get this. Fine. Now this point P should join with point O. So we know that this form a right angle triangle. Now recall the Pythagoras theorem. So we can say that triangle OAP, angle A is right angle. I'll use Pythagoras. When A is right angle, OP is the hypotenuse. So OP square is equals to OA square plus AP square. OA is 1, AP is also 1. So square of 1, 1 plus 1, 2. So the length of OP square. So what is OP? As the square root is not possible, so it is square root of 2. This value is square root of 2. So we can say that this value OP is equals to square root of 2. Let's take that length with the help of rounder or compass and draw an arc on ray OX. So this ray, this length is equals to OP. Look at this. So this point which intersect OX, let me give that point B boundary. So can I say that OB is also root 2? The reason, look at this. This OB is equals to OP. Look at this. As OP is root 2, so OB is also root 2. Fine. So let's move further. we have to represent root 3 on a number line. One more time we'll do the same method. Again, I'll take 1 unit perpendicular from point B. We'll take 1 unit perpendicular. You can use the set square for the same. Here it is point Q. Join this point Q with O. As we discussed, this point is 1 unit. Now you can see again we obtain a right angle triangle, which is that OBQ. So we can say triangle OBQ. So B is right angle. Again I use Pythagoras for the same. OQ is the hypotenuse. The square of the hypotenuse equals to sum of the square of the remaining two sides. Hypotenuse is sum of the square of the other. What is OB? As we discussed, it is root 2. BQ, that is 1. What is the square of any irrational? That means a root number, the number itself. So what we obtain? 3. So OQ square is 3. So we obtain OQ is equals to root 3. So this value, this OQ is root 3, which is what we require. So what we'll do now, we'll take again the length of OQ. This is the radius, and let us draw an arc. We can see that this arc is intersecting OX at point C. This OC is equals to OQ. So we can say that OC is root 3, which we have to represent on a number line. Let's see one more question. In this question, we have to represent root 5 on a number line. So again it is like the same method which we discussed, but as I told you that how much unit should be taken on the ray which we used to draw first. If I'll draw a ray here, suppose as we discussed that ray should not have any measure. So this is the ray OX. Now how much distance should I take here? So it based on which number we have to represent. As it is root 5, so what we'll do? We'll go the previous number. 5, the previous number of 5 is 4. So we can say that root 4 is a rational number. So the value of root 4 we obtain, that is 2. So what we'll do? We'll take 2 units on ray OX. This 2 unit, as we discussed that 1 unit as equals to 2 centimeter. So obviously 2 unit consider as 4 centimeter. So with the help of scale or with the help of compass, let's take the 4 centimeter radius and draw an arc here. So which intersect OX, let us give that point A. This is point A. Now what we have done in the previous question, we draw 1 centimeter here. Just wait a minute. If you have the clear idea of Pythagoras, because whenever we are going to represent this, any irrational on a number line, we have to use Pythagoras. So as it is 2 unit, if I take 2 unit here also, wait, look at this. So what will be this value? The square of this plus square of this. So it will be 8. So that won't be possible. So here we have to take 1 centimeter unit. So let's do the same thing. Again I'll go for the 1 centimeter perpendicular. You can go with the help of side square also. I'll take here point P. See this value, why I explained here, that we'll understand in the next question also. This is 1 unit or 2 unit, we have to take it based on which value we have to obtain here. As it is 1 unit, it becomes perpendicular. Let me join O and P. As it becomes right angle triangle, so let's use Pythagoras. For triangle OAP, angle A is right angle. So square of the hypotenuse, OP square is OA square plus AP square. this value OA, that is 2, OP, that is 1, the square of 2 is 4 and 1. So we obtain OP square as 5. So what is the length of OP? Obviously it is root 5. So this value is root 5, which we want to represent on a number line. So what we'll do? Now we will draw an arc of OP from point O on ray OX. Again, this OP is same as this length. So let us give that point as point B, Bombay. So we can see here OP is same as OB. So the length of OB is equals to root 5. So this is what we want to represent on a number line. Let's see one more question. It is an important one. Let's represent root 8 on a number line. So whenever we have to represent any irrational number on a number line, as we used to get that how much units should be drawn on ray OX. As it is root 8, so let's see that what is the previous number, root 7, which is not a rational, root 6, root 5, root 4. So we'll obtain root 4, which is a rational, that is 2. So as we discussed that this OX should be of 2 units. So let us do that. Let us draw an arc of 2 units, that is of 4 centimeter. From point O on ray OX. This, remember, as it is 2 units, but we discussed that into 2, that is of 4 centimeter. Now how much distance or perpendicular should I draw? So as I just explained you in the previous question also, if you are aware with the Pythagoras, this is 2. If I take this value as also 2, the square of 4 plus 4, it becomes 8. So we'll obtain this value as root 8. So this perpendicular should be again the same value, and that is equals to, yes, 2 unit. 2 unit it since 4 centimeter. This is what I have taken. Point P. Again it is of 2 units. Whatever the value I have taken. Suppose I want to represent root 7, so this won't be root 2. It must be 1 unit. So this is what we obtain the right angle triangle here. Let me just draw the perpendicular. So we can say that in triangle OAP, again angle A is right angle. The Pythagoras OP square is OA square plus AP square. OA, that is 2, AP is also 2. So OP square is equals to square of 2 is 4 and 2 is 4. So OP square is equals to 8. So OP is equals to square root of 8. This is the value root 8. Now what I'll do? Correct. I'll take this length of the radius OP, which is equals to root 8, and I'll draw an arc. So these are intersecting OX at a certain point, and that point is given as a name B. So we know that OB and OP are same. So OP is equals to OB. So we can say that OB is equals to root 8, which I want to represent on a number line. This is also the easiest way to get it. Let's learn one more question. Here it is given that we have to represent root 18 on a number line. So as we discussed earlier that it is the most important that how much arc or how much unit we should take here and ray OX. So the previous number of root 18 is root 17, which is not a rational. Then if I go root 16, that is equals to 4. So we should take 4 unit here on ray OX. So let us draw an arc of 4 units. This is 4 units, point A. As it is 4 unit, but we know 1 unit as 2 centimeter. Now how much should I take the perpendicular? So let us understand here. This is 2. If I take this 1, so the square of 2 is 4, square of 1 is 1. Oh, it's 4, I'm sorry. So the square of 4 is 16 plus 1, 17. So yes, this is appropriate. But if I go for this 2, so you can say it is 16 plus 4, so it becomes longer. That means large number. So that won't be accepted. We'll go for 1. So let's draw a perpendicular of 1 unit. 1 unit, as we discussed, that is equals to 2 centimeter. Correct. This is I have taken 1 unit. Point P. Let me join this. Now this is a perpendicular. This is 1 unit. So let's use the Pythagoras. And triangle OAP, angle A is right angle. So OA square is equals to, I'm really sorry, hypotenuse is OP. OP square is OA square plus AP square. So OA, that is 4 and this is 1. Square of 4 is 16 and this is 1. So we can say that OP square is equals to 17. So OP is equals to root 17 we obtain. So this value is root 17. We have to obtain root 18. So let us draw an arc of OP, which is of root 17, which intersect here OX at a point B, Bombay. This is the point. As it is A, this is the point B. Root 18 we required. One more time we should draw a perpendicular. Again it is of 1 unit. Perpendicular from point B. Let us give that point Q and join OQ. BQ, it is of 1 unit. As we discussed, OP and OB are same. And that is equals to root 17. So as we obtain B right angle for triangle OBQ. We obtain B right angle for this triangle OBQ. For triangle OBQ, B is right angle. Again I go for the Pythagoras. So OQ square is OB square plus BQ square. So what is OB? That is root 17. And BQ, that is 1. Square of root 17 is 17. Square of 1 is 1. So here we obtain 18. So OQ square is 18. So OQ is root 18. So this is the value OQ, that is root 18, which we require. So let us draw an arc of OQ from point O, which intersect OX at point C. This is the point. So we can say that OQ is same as OC. So OC is equals to root 18. This is what we have to represent on a number line.